It's funny how I really can relate with this, Usually when we gist wow, you say this, I always say your husband and my husband, they are brothers.
And would make you like, why did I even marry this man? At the end of
Oh
the day.
my God.
Yeah. Can you not understand? Can you not get the message? I know that feeling.
That very thing that brought you guys together might be what would break you apart if it's not well managed. Hi, wow, castle lovers. Welcome again to another interesting session. I have here with me Jumi, Sosin Jumi, right? Is this Sosin Jumi? Or Jumi Pepere?
Okay, or Jumi Pepere, anyone.
So go ahead, all together. Yeah, so I have Jumi here with me, and we'll be gisting about something very interesting. Drum rolling. It's gonna come in series, so this is the first one. So you're in for an interesting ride. And yeah, so let's start. Jumi, what's that one thing? I believe that there is always, that junction we get to in marriage, and you feel like, I wish I knew this. Maybe it would have affected our decisions or the way we reacted to some things, or maybe our choice as well. So there are always those things that come up, and we wish we knew better. So let's see.
Okay, thank you very much for inviting me to this platform. Wow Castle is a great one, and I'm so happy to grace this seat. Thank you so much to the admin.
You're welcome.
Okay, so the first, one thing. Let me just say one thing. Let me not say the first.
Just one. I know it's plenty.
One thing that I really wished I knew before getting married, or would be knowing that the things that actually made me fall in love with my husband, or one of the virtues, one of those things that tickles your tummy, makes you have this feeling of butterflies in your tummy, is actually that thing that would get on your nerve and would make you like, why did I even marry this man?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because, if you look at it, let me just use myself as a case study. Before I got married, my husband is a giver. I wanted to say my husband was a giver, but he's still a giver.
He's still a giver,
Yeah, he is a giver. He is a yes man. Like, nothing really goes wrong with him. He likes to please people. He's a pleaser. So he pleases people, he pleases family, and when you see this yes ma, yes sir kind of person, he doesn't argue much. Even when he wants to argue, he just does it in a low tone and all. So it just makes you feel like, oh, this guy is a cool guy, calm guy, this and that. And
it's
honestly, that actually ticked the box for me. And the fact that he's quite older than me, with a reasonable margin, he's quite older than me, and I felt like for someone who is this much older than me and still listens, does not argue, listens to my family, listens to the family, he just combines everything. It's just, has a good relationship with everyone with that particular virtue. So I just felt, okay, this is it. It ticks that major box. But in marriage, it doesn't work like that. Because sometimes we are in their need of something, but because he's a giver, he's prioritizing other people over us. Before we got married, he would prioritize me because over himself, obviously. Sometimes he even prioritizes me over his family, his immediate family, his sister, his brother. I remember there are times I wanted to pay my school fees, and my parents, they were saying, okay, don't worry, we'll pay, blah, 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 blah. They were not saying they were not going to pay, but he was there, he stepped in, he said, okay, you can still give me this amount. And I know at that same time, his sister also needed something, but he prioritized mine over it. So that didn't really make sense. But now, we are a family, and prioritizing other people over me, and it's just like, oh no, this is family first. And I remember when we were not married, he had his family first too, but he chose me. Over the family. Yeah. And then sometimes we have to make certain decisions, not even about giving this time. And I feel like you need to stand your ground. You need to say no. Even things that has to do with my own family, I would like to just push him forward to say no, stand his ground, and to his family too. But because he doesn't want to look like the bad person, He's
doesn't
still
want to
finding ways.
antagonize
Yeah,
people.
he's trying
Yeah.
to be diplomatic about the whole thing, and I'm like, why can't you just say this? Even at work, to his boss, why can't you just spell it out? Why can't you just say this? And then I realized these are actually the things he does with me too, because he doesn't want me to get mad, because and then I just felt
And you like it when he does it to you, but you
I
don't like
really
it
like it. Honestly, if anyone had told me that this particular trait
thing
would be a turn off for me in marriage, I would say no.
No.
So no. So that really, it really got on my nerve. And but we are managing it now, honestly. Yeah. We are really finding a way around it. I just try to, okay, this is who he is. If I can say in a calm way, fine. If he eventually steps up to the task and say, okay, I'm ready to do this, then fine. But then I'm no longer making it an issue, unlike in early years of the marriage when we always have fight and all about it. So
yeah, it's funny how I really can relate with this. Usually when we gist you say this, I always say your husband and my husband, they are brothers.
I think all men are brothers. I don't know, 25% of men, they are brothers.
When it comes to giving, oh my God! In fact, most of our recurring fight, that fight that keeps coming up between me and my husband, is about his giving. You understand? And each time we feel okay, we have gone over this, and even in my mind, I would settle like, okay, that is him, that is this person. I'm done. I'll let him be. But we do another one that we, get me again, and I'll be like.
Can you not understand? Can you not get the message? I know that feeling.
Yeah, okay. So we are going to keep it short. One thing I've learned in this episode, and one major lesson for single ladies here, is that very thing that brought you guys together might be what would break you apart.
Yeah.
If it's not well managed.
True, you are very right.
Yeah.
Very right.
Because most times it's not the thing that is the problem, it's now the change in situation. It's now the change. You were not married then, you were apart.
So you were at the backstage. You were at the backstage then. So now you are at the front stage. You guys are
the front stage. The finance, the money coming in, everything. Yeah. So now you want to have a say. You are not okay with that lifestyle anymore. You want to influence it. Yeah. But we have to learn to manage it and understand that this thing is as old as this guy.
Yeah.
So you cannot just jump in and think you are going to kill it, Yeah. Any more thing? Do you have any more thing to say?
Oh no, you said it all. Really, you said it all. So let's just be careful. It's just like when the Bible says, "Whosoever thinketh he standeth should take heed lest he fall." So you are doing everything is going well. Just be careful, so that at the end of the day, it's not that same thing that will make you not stumble. Yeah. So just be very, very careful. Know that in the marriage is different.
That's why marriage is very tricky. Yeah.
So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Sosin Jumi Peperempe. Thank you for joining this very short session. I hope you've enjoyed this session, and I hope that you've gotten value from this. Personally, I've gotten value because this is like a validation for me. I'm not alone.
You are not alone. No.
I'm not alone.
We are all together. All girls, all women are sisters, all men are brothers. So you are never alone.
We love you. Let's hear from you in the comment section. What are the things that you only realized after you got into marriage? That, so this is how it is. So life is this way here. So let's know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We love you. Bye.
Bye.